Chapter 1. The Smell of Smoke. I remember the first time I noticed the smell of smoke in the house. It wasn't the kind you get from cooking or burning wood in the fireplace. No, this was thick and bitter, like it clung to the walls and seeped into my clothes. Mama was always burning something, cigarettes, sometimes something stronger. Even though every Wednesday and Sunday, she dressed up like she was going to meet Jesus himself. Her church clothes were always neat, her hair pressed, her voice strong in the choir. But at home, the story was different. The front door never stayed closed for long. Men I didn't know, or didn't want to know, came through. Some staying just a few minutes, others much longer. Their voices were loud and sometimes angry, echoing off the cracked walls of our small living room. Mama's laughter would ring out 1 minute, and the next she'd be yelling at me, or my little sister, over something small, something invisible even. The house was never quiet, never peaceful. Daddy wasn't around much. When he did come, it was like stepping into a different world. Mama's eyes would flash with anger and pain, and she'd call him every name she could think of, blaming him for the money being tight, for her pain, for the life that felt like it was unraveling. I wanted to believe Daddy was different, that he could fix the mess. But after a while, I stopped hoping. He'd leave again, the door shutting behind him, and the house would sink back into chaos, the smoke wrapping around us like a thick fog. At night, when the world outside was quiet, I could hear Mama whispering prayers in the kitchen. Her voice was soft, almost breaking, asking God for forgiveness, for strength, for a way out. But by the time morning came, the prayers were gone, replaced by the same old fights and the smoke that smelled like broken promises. It was like the church and the house were two separate worlds, and Mama was trapped somewhere in between. I didn't understand it then. How could someone go to church and still live like that? Maybe she was trying to be better, or maybe she was just tired and lost. Maybe she was both. All I knew was that the house didn't feel like home anymore. It felt like a trap, a place where love was buried under layers of smoke and hurt. Chapter 1.